Hi guys, so today is day 9 of Vlogust, which I have to say in an American accent because if I say Vlogust in my accent, I sound like a knob. I'm gonna just like lie here during this, maybe just have a little nap. I'm exhausted. The last week has massively caught up with me. I'm sat in a onesie with no bra on and I don't care because I am really, really tired. So I'm spending the evening just trying to relax and have some good food and watch a film and do teeny little bit of some work. And to this video, I thought I would sort of hit on a real, I guess, a big topic. But I want to talk about why we are here on this earth and my thoughts on whether there's a God and all that stuff because it's come up a lot. You know, in the last week, people have been ever so kind and they've offered like prayers and lovely thoughts and, prayed to their particular God and it's really sweet. And I always, no matter what my beliefs or thoughts are, I always, when somebody says that, I know it's coming from a deep place of being a good person and they mean the most genuine love and it's always a good thing. So whether I believe that's going anywhere or not, it doesn't matter because it's positivity. I don't believe in any God. I don't believe that there is somebody or something or an entity or whatever it is overseeing and controlling things. I believe in science and I believe that this is what we have right now. There isn't an afterlife, there isn't a heaven or a paradise. Now for some people that doesn't work and you need to believe that there's something else. That's cool. You do your thing. You believe in what you need to believe in to get you through and that's totally fine. I believe in our freedom of speech. I believe that you should be allowed to laugh at me and say, oh shit, you're going to hell, and I should be equally allowed to go, what are you talking about? There's no such thing. That's fine. That's cool. I've got friends in all different religions. I've got Muslim neighbours. I've got my mum grew up as a Catholic. My grandma's a Catholic. It's fine. Like whatever. In fact, I'm actually christened a Catholic. Am I Catholic? Whatever. I'm Christian of some sort. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. My children have got their choice, and Brooke's already asked me about God because one of her friends at school goes to church, and I always try to. My eye is like twitching. Can you see it? No. I always leave it open to her interpretation, and I challenge her and I say, well, this is the different belief systems, and you make up your mind on it. When I was a kid, I believed in God, definitely did. I believed there was something. I got told it. I think we, at school and stuff, even though I didn't go to a religious school. So I believed in something then, and as I got older and I found science and I questioned more, it just didn't make sense to my thoughts, and it didn't give me the peace that it gives people. It made me think, what the hell? Like, so what are we doing now then? So you're telling me there's a heaven which is meant to tell me that this life isn't very good, and I didn't really necessarily see that. I see the good in this life, and so that's it. Just didn't ring true with me. Now my lovely Muslim neighbour we always have debates with each other, and that's fine, and I love that. And she was explaining to me about how Muslims believe in a paradise, and she said, but I work so hard in this life. I work so hard, and I'm a good mom, and she's a wonderful person. And she's saying, no, I deserve to have a paradise at the end of this. And I said, well, isn't that just wishful thinking? Like, that's just you hoping that there is. And I think that's kind of how I feel about it. And what I said is, and sorry, what she said is that, so what's the point then if you're not working towards something? And I feel, so I will share with you guys so that you know my thoughts. I feel that we are here for a purpose, that we do have our own mission of some description, whatever that is. We do have our point. We all have our point in being here. And even if that is just to, if maybe you have children, you pass on your own wisdom and your own lessons, and you pass that on to your children. Or if you don't have children, you pass that on to people that you meet, and we connect. And in the video, like I did yesterday, about connecting with people, that you say something to somebody that affects how their path is, and we just love each other and help each other get through all the trials and tribulations of being alive, and we contribute to the future of the earth, and whatever that is. Like, that's what living is. And whether that's too black and white for you, for me, I believe that this is it. And life is about finding the good and finding the beauty in the mundane. It is, life isn't about like ridiculous highs all the time and then subsequently ridiculous lows. It's just about finding the beauty every day and not always desperately hoping there's a paradise and hoping that there's this big thing that is going to be, going to change everything. And maybe you find that negative. Maybe you are in a place right now where you are like, if this is it, then this is not enough. Then it's about trying to find some, trying to make some changes then. And that isn't easy. That isn't always easy, sorry, should I say. You could be watching this and I have no idea your circumstances and I wouldn't, profess to understand them. You might be having a really, really horrible time. And I'm really sad that you are, if that is the case and you're watching this and you feel like that. But there is always things that can happen that can make it better. There is always something. The fact that you're watching this is an opportunity, is a chance to think differently, that you have access to the internet. There is always a good thing. And even in times of my darkest times, my darkest moments, I've always reminded myself or had people around me to remind me that there is good, there is good there. Um, so yeah, so I believe that I believe that we have a mission of some description, and if you don't yet know what your mission is in life, then it's just about exploring that and exploring the things that you love and how can you make that, how can you contribute back into society in some way. If you're not contributing, then you need to, and maybe you might not recognize that you are as well. That's the other thing. So have these conversations with people around you and try and find out what your family or friend think their mission is, because I don't feel like the point of us being here is just to sit in the house and watch telly and play on our phones. There's not really a mission. That's not really contributing to society. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I don't believe in a God, and I respect your decision to if you do. I just find it hard to understand lots of things about that process. The obvious stuff in like, why would an overseeing God want certain things to happen? It doesn't seem logical to me. Um, and why would, it seems a lot of the way gods are described to me is quite narcissistic. I don't really understand. Like, a lady said to me this week who was a born again Christian. She said to me, all God wants is you to love him and to talk to him and to always believe in him and spread his word. And I said, but that sounds really narcissistic. If that was a person, I'd think they were a knob. So I don't understand why that doesn't sound like a very good thing. If there was a God, I would want that God to say, be true to yourself, be who you really need to be. But if it doesn't fit your thought process, then you don't have to believe in me, or like good stuff, like wear what you want. And if you want to have sex, that's fine before marriage, or like if you love the same sex, that's totally fine because I made you that way. Like, that seems like a logical thing to me, and I could get on board with something a bit more like that, but they never seem to be that way. They've always got too many rules. And as you know, I'm not really big into rules and stuff. So my thought process is, do what the hell you want, be good to as long as that's being nice to people, and yeah, go find your own mission, go and find out why you're supposed to be here, because you are supposed to be here for some reason. So good luck with that. And if you know your mission already, then tell me. If as well you are not on my list, my email list, I got an email list, you should get on it. I'm going to pop the details below, and then I send cool stuff via email. Not all the time, I'm not annoying. I try not to be. I might be a bit annoying. But on email, I'm not one of them that's all the time, but I do send you stuff, and I often send freebies to those that are on my list, and we do little competitions and stuff sometimes. And I'm going to be sending some stuff out over the next few days, so get on it. Just pop in, it's just below. You just have to like put your name and your email in. And yeah, check out on my blog, IamHollyMatthews.com, because I pop things up on there. I've been doing a few chats with some journalists over the last week, just talking about Ross's story, and I'm still doing some things with the brain tumour charity. So I'm going to be doing some little bit of fundraising stuff with those guys because they're really awesome. And if you do know anybody that's gone through brain cancer, do send their details. And again, I'll pop that in the box below so you can send them some stuff too, because they're really, really helpful and they've been incredibly supportive with me and my family over the last week. And I think that's it, guys. I quickly skimmed through like why on earth we're on this earth and is there a God? Fair play to me, because that, yeah, done, sorted. No, there's not. And go and find your own mission. I haven't really solved anything, have I? Have I solved anything? So I think the best thing for me to do now is to get a little biscuit and have a little snooze. What do you reckon? I think that's the best thing. Speak to you all soon.